name is Francois Verdugo. Welcome to another episode of Walkabout Adventures. Still a Kurth kid, we just thought we'd do a second video. A little bit of a product review on King's products, the swags and the annexes and so forth that we purchased from 4 Wheel Drive Supercentre. Just to give you a rundown and a review on those products that we've used. I've spent about 30 nights in one of these swags there already, both in winter and in summer. So we'll just talk about those little things a little bit, and so we'll give you my opinion on what I think about them. Okay, my first review is going to be on the Queen swag. This was the Big Daddy Deluxe, I think it was, with a 3-inch or 70mm mattress or something to that effect. Will I buy it again? Yeah, I would. I've set it up myself a few times already, quite a number of times, and the more I set it up, the better I get at it. It's not that difficult to set up. Is it a comfortable night's sleep? Yes, it is. Is there plenty of room? Plenty of room. The only downside I found with this particular one, because I bought 2, is that down one corner a little bit, and it just might be a question of quality control or something. I ended up with a few pinholes that I've developed very, very quickly early on in the piece. Not a real problem in summer, but in winter I can let a bit of air through those little pinholes, and a bit of air, a bit of cold air comes through. But if you're in winter, you're going to have a jacket, just throw a jacket against it, and they stops the air coming through. Might just be a quality issue, I might have just gotten a bit of a dud, not a big deal. Just very minor little holes, but in terms of quality wise and for price, for a couple of $100 or so, what do you want? It's, I can't complain. You can open up all sides, got air ventilation through, it keeps all the bugs out. Very, very fine mesh on there, I think they call it a Midgefly mesh. Great quality. I'll leave it half open, or sometimes in summer I'll leave it completely open. It's great. Another product from the 4 Wheel Drive Supercentre is King sidewall. They're 2.9 metres long. 2.9 metres long. They come up to about, I don't know, a couple of metres that way and a couple of metres that way. And they enough to put your swag in. I've got one on this side and one on the opposite side where the girls are sleeping at the moment. As you can see, I've got 2 annexes, 2 of the 4 Wheel Drive 2.5 metre long annexes, or 2.5, and I attach my sidewalls and a couple of swags. I do have a room, but haven't used to put it up yet. I do have another room that I can put up here, and another sidewall if I wanted to. I haven't felt there's been a need for it. But in terms of the quality swag, plenty of room. The little bit of sag doesn't really bother me at all. And because I usually have one on that wall on one side, and more often than not in summer I sleep with this open, there's no real issue. I can see outside, I don't feel claustrophobic or anything like that. So I think it's been a great swag. I've probably spent about a month in this swag already, and probably about 30 nights or more. And it's been really, really comfortable, not an issue with it. The bag is quite big. I find that I can roll up my swag with my doona inside, or my pillow inside, and fit it all in the bag. Not an issue. The only thing is that if I have roll it with my doona and my pillow, I can't fit it in the back drawer of my truck. I've got to put it up on the roof. Other than that, it's more a canopy issue, not a swag issue. The swag fits in the bag quite comfortably with a pillow, and I roll it with a pillow and my doona inside. We're going to move on to the annex. This is this is one of my first annexes. It's actually one of my first but second annexes. That's a brand new one that I just bought. I had 2 annexes. I was up on the Murray. We had a bit of a wind blow, and both annexes went over the roof of the truck because it was a sandy beach. I thought the pegs might have held. They didn't. I put some hockey straps from here to the truck, and even with the hockey straps holding it down, they bent over at this point where the hockey straps were, and it's completely bent it over the truck. So if it gets very windy, these piles are not very good to tie down on because they will bend and they will break. So both of them completely. Out of the 2, I've managed to salvage one, make one. Had to change some of the poles, these poles, because I managed to get 2 working fine. One of them was completely bent. But then I had to pot rivet some washers, little eyelets, where the eyelets go in. Pot rivet some washers just so that these little spigots can fit in there. These spigots got bent. Yeah, a bit of a mess. So the only thing is, if you're going to be on the sandy beach, a bit of wind, tie them down. I have bought the sandbags to go on the base of them too, and I'll be looking at getting some start pickets, say 2 foot long start pickets. So if I'm in sand again, I can really drive them down in the sand and really anchor them really tight. So sandy situations, really anchor them, and windy, really anchor them, because you don't know when the wind's going to come. But a nice day like this, just the wind just blew up out of nowhere. So strip lights. I bought a packet of strip lights of 5 lights. They've been okay. I've used them quite a bit. The only thing is sometimes the plugs, they don't plug in quite right. These strip lights here where the connectors are, sometimes some of them don't screen right. But overall, they've been brilliant. They turn on. They have a rheostat. You can adjust the intensity of the light to quite bright, to quite low, and to off. That's another King's product, which I think was good value for money too. Can't complain about the prices, guys. They are really good prices. Moving along here, what else have I got that's King's? Yes, the shower tent. I'll come around there in a minute actually. We'll come around to the shower tent. Yeah, the ground floor matting. Another King's product. I think this one's a 2.5 by, I think it might be 5 metres or thereabouts. It's been pretty good too. It's had quite a bit of wear on it. It's kept pretty well. Washes quite nicely with the gauges hanging over and with the garden hose just wash it out. It comes up quite fine. I'm pretty happy with what it is. Sometimes the only thing is that if you've got a bit of rain, the water will come through it. So where your swag is, you might pay to put a waterproof membrane so you can get in out of the swag when it's raining so you don't get your feet wet. We'll pop it around the back. That's the tent, the shower tent that's put up. That one there is the shower itself. That's up. These bags, I'm not too sure. Got a bit of everything in this bag. This is the room that I haven't used yet because the wife hasn't come camping. That's another King's product we're looking forward to use when we can. And over here is the shower. What a great little product. Shower in the shower room. Haven't had any problem with it whatsoever. The only thing is that sometimes I find the shower rows might be a bit high. It needs to be lowered a little bit, but other than that, for showers, it's quite good. A little bit clumsy to set up a little bit. I think setting up could have been a little bit different. But if you're in there for a few days, you don't usually worry about it. Just set it up as you need to, as you go along. But it comes with the floor, comes with everything for, I can't remember what it was, $60 or something like that. Not a real issue. Not a real issue at all. So we come around this side. And as you can see, this is where the side wall ends. 3 pegs, and it's done. We got the swag on the mesh floor, so it keeps all the dirt off. So when you're rolling up, it'll be very easy. There's not much dirt on it. With these 2 annexes, I've only used 3 pegs. Now what we do get is a lot of, under the gum trees, we do get a lot of gum. And it keeps a lot of the gum off the swag, which is fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
Do you mean sap?
It's relatively quick.
Do you mean sap?
Eh?
Do you mean sap?
That's what I said, sap.
He said gum.
Oh, sap, okay. With the red gum sap, we tend to get a lot of sap on the trees. And it protects the swags a little bit. And the kitchen area and so forth. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. So to sum up, King's products, yeah, they're good value for money. Sometimes you've got to accept some little things, quality control issues, like the screw's a little bit longer than the others, and it's a bit harder to get the spigot in the hole. But they're sort of minor things. I've managed to get them in and screw them in and so forth. But overall they're quite been quite good for the price. Will I buy another one? Hey, at $100, $120, can't complain. If it blows over the roof again, I'll just replace it with another one. You know, if the wind's going to blow, the wind load's going to be so great. I don't think it matters which annex you're going to get. Up on the Murray, I found this whirly come along the Murray, hit landfall, hit a caravan. Even the caravan annex went over the top of itself, and it's probably $1,000 annex. When the wind blows, it's going to blow. It's going to take out whatever it can with it. Better take off a $100 annex than take out a $700 annex down. That's my opinion. Great value for money. Good on you, Kings. Good on you, 4-wheel drive super centre.